Danny, as season openers go, it was quite an interesting and entertaining game, but first things first, how's Ben Goodliff after what looked like a nasty injury?
Yeah, Ben's took a really nasty one to the face. It's a facial injury. He's gone to hospital, waiting for the emergency dentist there to have a look, but both his front teeth looked like they were forced back into his mouth, so it was a nasty one. And of course he was in a bad way when we come onto the pitch, and we just were asked to come on, just try to comfort him. Really, it was really a lot of blood and something you don't like to see.
Yeah, and that of course came in the instant with the fourth goal, but going much further back than that, you must have been really pleased with how we started the game.
Yeah, I think we have a really good way into the game. I think both, to score 2 away from home in the first 10 minutes is a brilliant way to start. Played with a lot of energy, a lot of intent, a lot of purpose, and really forced AFC Wimbledon back. And we were in a really good place in the game. And then I think they score with maybe their first attack, the ball into our first time they go into our penalty area. The ball gets a couple of deflections and ends up in the corner of our goal, and that moment disrupted us too much, really, because we just had to keep doing what we were doing, because we were in a really good place, but maybe we get caught up with emotion, and we lost our way after that.
Yeah, and the 2 further goals come in the first half. So what was the message in half time going out to the second half?
Yeah, I think we're really disappointed with particularly the third goal. Okay, it's a pen. It gets given as a handball. I think everybody knows it's not handball. It's pretty frustrating for us, because we have a new directive from Howard Webb telling us that they're going to be much more sensible, the officials, in terms of officiating handball. This is over a yard. I mean, JK tells me it's his face anyway, but regardless, we were told that these wouldn't be given as penalties, but that's the bit we can't control, and if we're weak we can get caught up in that moment, or we can say, no, actually, how did that moment happen? And it led from us. We had the ball in their attacking third, right at the corner. We lose it. We're in a great position to counter press and win it back. We fall off 2 tackles. We're in too aggressive with our halfway line defending, all or nothing, and then they break and the moment happens. So yeah, there's a lot that we can do better in that, and for us as a new group, which is what we are, I would much rather focus on what we can do. We're playing a game today. There's loads of learning for us out of that game, and we all have to be big enough to accept responsibility and take the learning from it. But I'm not used to my teams conceding 4 goals. I'm not used to my teams being as open as they were. And today I just felt like we were too open, and particularly after maybe the first 20-25 minutes, our distances seemed too big, and as a consequence we weren't as aggressive as we'd like to be, or as successful as we'd like to be in those kind of 1v1 duels.
Yeah, and you had 6 of your new signings in the starting 11. Pleased with how everyone integrated in the team, the new guys and the ones that were here before?
Yeah, for us, we understand that we're a new group, but we've been working together, some coming in at different times, but we've been working together now for 6 weeks. We're really disappointed to concede 4 goals. You don't win many football matches when you do that. Now, like I said, I think we have to be careful how we analyse this, because it was first game of the season. There was a crazy element to the game, so I think sometimes we have to step away before we say too much and watch it back. The first goal, 2 deflections. The third goal, a dubious penalty. The fourth goal, I know obviously the moment where Ben Goodliff got injured. But again, we had a duel down our right, which we lost. The ball then got switched. We have to defend and stop the cross better than we did. It then comes into the box. We have opportunities to clear, we don't. And if you don't defend your box better than that, then you'll concede goals. And if you concede goals, then guess what? You run football matches. So, yeah, there's definitely a lot of learning for us to take from today's game.